Is there a higher power that created everything around us? For centuries, people have debated the existence of God, arguing from ancient scriptures to the latest scientific discoveries. It's a question that has captivated philosophers, theologians, and everyday people for millennia. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 reasons why many believe God exists. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, this list will make you think. So buckle up, open your mind, and let's explore the cosmos, the human spirit, and the very nature of existence itself. Reason number 10, the order of the universe. Just look around you. From the tiniest atoms to the largest galaxies, the universe is intricately structured. Everything follows laws, gravity, thermodynamics, electromagnetism, almost like it was programmed. This order and balance often lead people to ask, could all this have just happened by chance? The Earth spins at just the right speed, orbits the Sun at just the right distance. Our atmosphere has just the right mix of gases. It's a lot of just rights for a random occurrence, wouldn't you say? The entire universe seems to operate on these elegant mathematical principles. It's like the universe is a giant clock with all its gears and springs working together in perfect harmony. Just like a watch implies a watchmaker, the order and complexity of the universe, they argue, implies a cosmic designer. So, as you contemplate the vastness of space and the intricate workings of the cosmos, ask yourself, is this incredible order simply a product of chance, or is it evidence of something more? Number 9, fine-tuning of the universe. Let's zoom in from the grand scale of the universe to the fundamental constants of physics. These constants, like the gravitational constant or the speed of light, govern the very fabric of reality. Scientists have discovered something truly mind-boggling. These constants are incredibly fine-tuned for life. Imagine a control panel with dozens of dials, each representing a fundamental constant. If you were to even slightly nudge one of these dials, say, change the strength of gravity by a hair, the universe as we know it would cease to exist. The conditions for life are so specific, so precarious, that even the tiniest deviation would send everything tumbling into chaos. Some argue that this fine-tuning points to an intelligent tuner, a god who carefully calibrated the universe to support life. The fine-tuning argument remains a compelling puzzle, forcing us to confront the possibility that our existence is not a cosmic fluke, but rather a deliberate act of creation. Reason number 8, the origin of the universe. Let's talk about the Big Bang. The Big Bang theory is our best scientific explanation for how the universe began. It tells us that the universe started from an incredibly hot, dense state and has been expanding and cooling ever since. But the Big Bang doesn't explain what caused that initial expansion, what existed before the Big Bang, or what sparked it all off. If the universe had a beginning, as the Big Bang suggests, then whatever caused it must have existed outside of space and time as we know it. That sounds an awful lot like how many people describe God, a timeless, spaceless being who exists outside the confines of our universe. For many believers, the Big Bang isn't a challenge to their faith, it's confirmation of it. The fundamental question remains, what caused the universe to begin? This question, for many, points directly to the existence of a creator. Number 7, the moral argument. We all have this innate sense of right and wrong, don't we? We instinctively know that some things are good, like helping others, being kind, and standing up for what's right, and some things are bad, like stealing, lying, and harming others. But where does this moral compass come from? Some argue that morality is just a product of evolution. But if that's true, then why do we often act morally even when it's not in our best interest? Why do we feel empathy for strangers or fight for justice even when it puts us at risk? Many people believe that our moral compass points to something beyond ourselves, to a higher lawgiver, a God who instills in us the knowledge of good and evil. Without God, there's no ultimate basis for morality. It's just a matter of personal preference or societal norms which can change with the wind. Most of us would agree that the Holocaust was objectively wrong, that it violated a fundamental moral law. The question is, where does that law come from? For many, the answer is God. Reason number 6, consciousness. Of all the mysteries in the universe, consciousness might be the most baffling. We're not just biological machines. We have self-awareness, thoughts, and emotions. We experience the world in all its richness and complexity. We feel joy, sadness, love, and loss. We ponder the meaning of life and the nature of existence. How did a bunch of atoms and molecules somehow become conscious? How did we develop this ability to think, to feel, to experience the world in such a profound way? Science has made incredible strides in understanding the brain and how it works. But even with all our advancements, the mystery of consciousness remains elusive. Some argue that consciousness is an emergent property of complex systems, that once a system reaches a certain level of complexity, consciousness simply emerges. Many people believe that our consciousness is a gift from God, that we were created in God's image, endowed with the ability to think, to feel, and to connect with something larger than ourselves. They see consciousness as evidence of a divine spark within us, a testament to the power and mystery of creation. Number 5. The beauty and complexity of nature. Let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer beauty and complexity of the natural world. From the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wings to the vast swirling arms of a galaxy, the universe is filled with awe-inspiring wonders. Even at the smallest level, the complexity of life is staggering. Think about a single cell, the basic building block of all living organisms. Inside that tiny cell, there's an entire universe of activity, with DNA molecules carrying genetic information, proteins performing intricate tasks, and energy being generated and consumed. It's a symphony of biological processes all working together in perfect harmony. While natural selection undoubtedly plays a role in shaping life, does it fully explain the sheer elegance and artistry we see in nature? Many people look at the world around them and see something more than just the blind forces of evolution at work. They see the hand of an artist, a creator who takes delight in beauty, intricacy, and diversity. For many, the natural world is a breathtaking masterpiece, a testament to the creative power of a divine artist. It's like the difference between a random splatter of paint and a masterpiece. The masterpiece reveals a level of intentionality, skill, and artistic vision that's absent from the random splatter. Reason number 4, the human desire for the transcendent. Throughout history, across cultures, and across time, humans have exhibited a deep-seated yearning for something that transcends the material world. We long for meaning, purpose, and connection to something larger than ourselves. We seek answers to life's big questions. Why are we here? What happens after we die? Is there a higher power? This universal longing for the transcendent, for the divine, the spiritual, the sacred, is a powerful testament to the human spirit's yearning for something more than just the physical realm. Some might dismiss this longing as wishful thinking, a psychological crutch to help us cope with the harsh realities of life, but the sheer persistence and universality of this desire suggest that it runs deeper than just a need for comfort. For many, this longing for the transcendent is evidence of God's existence. They see it as a God-given desire, a spiritual thirst that only God can quench. This desire for the transcendent, they argue, is a compass pointing us towards our Creator. Number 3, personal experiences and testimonies. Millions of people around the world claim to have had experiences that they interpret as encounters with God. These experiences can range from profound spiritual awakenings to seemingly miraculous events, from a deep sense of peace and presence to vivid visions or dreams. Personal experiences are subjective, and they can be influenced by a wide range of factors, from cultural upbringing to psychological state. However, the sheer volume and consistency of these accounts across cultures and throughout history make them difficult to dismiss entirely. People from all walks of life, from different backgrounds and belief systems, have reported experiences that share common themes. A sense of overwhelming love and peace, a feeling of being unconditionally accepted, or a profound awareness of a presence beyond themselves. While these accounts may not be proof in a scientific sense, they offer compelling evidence for the people who experience them. For many people, these experiences are real, powerful, and profoundly transformative. Reason number 2, the argument from design. Think about the human eye, capable of processing light and transmitting visual information to the brain, the DNA molecule, a microscopic library containing the blueprint for life, the ecosystem, a delicate web of interconnected organisms. These systems are so complex it's hard to imagine them arising purely by chance. It's like stumbling upon a watch lying on the ground. You wouldn't assume that the watch just assembled itself from random bits of metal. The intricate gears and dials clearly point to a watchmaker. Similarly, many see the natural world as evidence of a designer. The intricate complexity of life, the fine-tuning of the universe, and the elegance of natural laws point to a cosmic intelligence. And finally, number one, the cosmological argument. This argument gets to the very heart of existence itself. The universe began to exist. The Big Bang tells us that. The cause must be outside the universe, not bound by our laws. The cosmological argument suggests an uncaused cause, a timeless being. And there you have it. 10 reasons why many people believe God exists. Whether you find these reasons convincing or not, they certainly raise some interesting questions about the world, our place in it, and the possibility of a higher power. What do you think? Do you have any reasons of your own or counter-arguments? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thought-provoking videos.